Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use the Planetary Logistics System and the Interstellar Logistics Systems. Okay, so first thing you need to know about these things is that they will only do what you tell them to do, and they won't do anything automatically. So like once you plant one, you can put as much stuff in here as you want, but it doesn't matter until you have two. You must have two for these to work. So right here we've got a planetary logistics system. The planetary logistics system will only work on the planet you are on, or that it is on. So for it to work, you would need another planetary logistics system also on the same planet. So to demonstrate, I'm just going to put it right here. I'm in the process of redoing this entire planet, which is a huge process in and of itself. I like to put a Tesla on all four corners, and I can get rid of that. Alright, so from here, as you can see, we have the energetic graphite set to supply, which means that if I come over here and click on this empty slot, set it to energetic graphite, and if I do supply on both, nothing happens. But if I do demand on this one, you'll see something amazing happen. Look. The drones are picking up the energetic graphite from where we hit supply and carrying it over to where we hit demand. Now, the drones will not be in there on their own. So let me show you. If I just go to storage instead, they'll come back. Notice how all these drones came from over here. None of them launched from this one. It's because there are 0 drones here. You have to pick up the drones and put them in there yourself. Okay? Now, once you've done that, then you can switch this back to supply, and they'll start running again, and both of them will go together at the same time. That way when you have drones in both, it's way more beneficial. Now then, it works the same on the interstellar logistics stations, except for we have to have one on a different planet. So as you can see here, I've got 400 copper ingots in transit from my other planet. And you can name these up here, that way you know which one's going on. So like we could name this Interstellar Station Fractalic 2, because that's what planet we're on. And then let me go to the other side where this one's connected to. I will show you guys what we're talking about. So you have to be able to fly to different planets for this to work, obviously. You can see over here we got Fractalica 3. That's not the one I want to go to. I actually want to go to Fractalica 4, and I'm going to go all the way around this gas giant because I don't want to get sucked into its orbit, because it will suck you right in, and if you don't have enough power, you will get stuck. Which I have enough power, but for all intents and purposes of this video. Alright, now this is a arid planet, arid desert planet, but it's got good titanium ore. So what I did was set this planet up to feed titanium to my other planet. Not only that, but like some other things as well, like the copper that you saw. That was just for convenience sake. Okay. So right here we have the interstellar logistics station on the other side. I'm actually sending titanium and copper to it, but you can see here that I have just a conveyor belt going directly into the system. Now one thing you'll notice when you do this is that you can't use a sorter. It has to be a conveyor belt directly into it, just like the liquid storage containers and the splitter 4 directionals. Okay, so you just run whatever materials you want to send off directly into one of these paths, and then if you want it to be delivered from, you run it out. As you can see here, I've got the organic crystals that are supposed to be being brought to this planet from the other one, and they are coming out and going into this storage facility over here, which is full of titanium right now, and not very efficient because I am, like I said, in the process of moving everything around, and I'm just overloaded on titanium right now, which is not a bad thing. You can never have too much titanium, trust me. You can never have too much titanium. I will use all of that titanium very fast. But anyway, so yeah, that's how you do it. You just set up your conveyor belts from whatever, like, you know, I have a huge, not really a huge one, but I have a nice copper plant going on here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gatherers working on 23 veins right here. So I'm making the crap out of some copper, and really I could link this storage shed over to this belt as well, and then that would just feed into the logistics station even faster, and then we get all this copper transferred to the other planet without having to fly back and forth. Now, one thing about the interstellar logistics stations compared to the planetary ones is that you can have the logistics vessel, and the logistics vessel, as you can see there, it just carries more. So the drones only carry 50 units each, but the vessels carry 400 units, and you can upgrade those in the upgrade section, you know, once you get high enough. This is where I'm at right now. So as you can see right here, we've got the logistics carrier engine, which will make my logistics carrier flight speed go up, and etc. There's also carrier capacity right here, so plus 10, plus 100, and I'm going to be upgrading that as quickly as I can. So there you have it. That is the interstellar and planetary logistics systems explained. You will need a pretty good amount of power to use these, as you need to recharge your drones every time they make a trip, whether they be planetary or interstellar. You can see down here how much they have to charge. So this is the battery of your guys. Alright, and basically they're to do intergalactic travel, you're gonna have to have warps onto the vessels, which we'll get to that later on. I don't even know if I have those unlocked yet or how to apply them. I haven't left this solar system, which is a shame because there's only 4 planets. This one, yeah, I mean, there's one of each type of planet, which I guess is good, but I don't really like this galaxy, or not this galaxy, but the solar system. And so yeah, I'm looking into getting into a different one, but I wanted to rearrange the other planet before I did so. But anyway, this is my titanium farm up here. Basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ore gatherers on 20 veins right here. We've got another collection going somewhere, and then I could do more right here too. But at the moment, I'm at my limit. I don't even have any use for all this stuff right now. Actually, I do have use for it. I just am in the middle of doing things that do not allow me to continue to produce, because basically I've wiped all this stuff out of the other planet. But as you can see here that I've got my storage, which would have held titanium crystals, which is why I was importing the organic crystals, so I can make titanium crystals here and fly them back at the same time. Because I figured that if I was making titanium crystals on both planets at the same time, then it would just increase the amount of time, increase the speed that I would generate the yellow matrices, which it did for a time, but now I'm out of stuff. But I decided to rearrange everything because it was just a nightmare. I mean, imagine like a trillion conveyor belts just going everywhere with sorters just taking over and swapping over. It was a mess. So anyway, I'm going to clean it all up, get it all sorted out, and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. But yeah, these are the logistics systems, and that's how they work. always remember that you're not going to have drones when you build these. You have to build the drones separately. You can see them in the components section of the replicator. You have the logistics drone right here, and the logistics vessel right here. And these are the things that they require. So like the vessel especially is kind of expensive to make, because you have to have 10 processors and 10 titanium alloys. Titanium alloys are not cheap, because you have to have titanium first of all, and I was lucky enough to get a planet that had 0 titanium on it at first. It took me a really long time to go around the planet and mine a bunch of rocks to get titanium to be able to come to this planet to actually get the titanium from here and send it back. So anyway, well, that's it for this video, and I'll see you